Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at. I just wanted to give you a video, basically on my view on nightclubs slash lounges in Dubai. I haven't been to the 50 nightclubs and lounges in Dubai, and quite respectfully, I feel there's a difference between nightclubs and lounges that I think, for the most part, Dubai has under control. My idea of a lounge is a place that, speaks for itself as a lounge. You can lounge around. There are sofas, couches. There's a lot more places to sit down in a lounge than there are in a club establishment. So I've been to O Lounge. I've been to One Oak. If you Google top clubs in Dubai, One Oak will be one of them. I've been to one or two hotels. I've been to the Grand Hyatt. I've been to a few different places since I've been here. I am going to uh, Jewels, a little spot, probably tonight. So I'm just giving you my overview of lounges because I'm not sure 100% about the club scene. I don't think I've been nowhere that was designated club per se. All right, so what happened was 2 weeks ago, 2 weekends ago, I did some googling, as I said, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna go to One Oak." So I went to the Marriott. At the bottom of the Marriott, on the left-hand side, all the way down the hallway, is One Oak. So I started walking down that long hallway. Got to the door per se, where the young ladies hang out at, and security. It's kind of roped off, and I said, "Hey, are y'all full?" Because I seen it was roped off. I didn't know if it was right away roped off or they just roped it off when they're full. And I asked the young lady, "Were they full?" She said yes. She said, "Do you have a reservation?" I said no. She said no. Can't get in. I said, "Okay, thank you. Have a nice day." So I did what any man would do. I made a reservation. So on Friday I went to One Oak. All right. And I'm gonna give you my personal, uh, unbiased, respectful, neutral opinion of One Oak on a Friday night. It may be better on a Sunday night or a Thursday night or a Wednesday night. I can't speak for every day of the week, but on a Friday night when I went to One Oak, it was at least, at least, at least 90% couples. At least 90% couples. I'm not saying they were husband and wife. I'm not saying they were boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm not saying they were men that bought hookers for that girlfriend experience or that overnighter. I don't know. I'm just saying that 90% of the people in there were men and women together. Men and women together. I don't think I can't remember the last place that I've been at, a nightclub establishment, where there were so many couples there. I'm talking about literally so many couples. Okay, so I, in order to get the reservation at One Oak, you have to agree to spend a certain amount of money. You have to agree to spend a certain amount of money. And this is a norm, it seems, for lounges in Dubai. Some people call them clubs, some people call them lounges, but I'm just going to go with lounges for this video. It seems to be a norm. And it's kind of like a hustle, I'm going to make some money, you know? Because if they say, "Hey, you got to make a reservation." Here's the thing: the weekend prior, she said you got to make a reservation. She did not know how booked they want to be the next week. You know what I'm saying? So you have to spend a certain amount of money to get in. It's kind of like a hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I had to say or agree to spend 1,500 dirhams. You know, uh, which is, I'm not sure of the. Is it a lot of money? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? To what someone may consider a lot of money, someone else may not. I don't know, but I agree to spend it. I understand that I am in Dubai, and I am sure I spent a lot more than that. So I arrive in. I get a table. I peep the scene. I got there. My reservation was at 10:30. I got there about 10:45 or so, 11 o'clock. I stayed about 2 hours, and I'm talking about that whole 2 hours. It was at least I'm being nice. At least 90% couples. All right, so I get in there, and like I've said before, my go-to's drinks wise is vodka and cranberry, orange juice, vodka and orange juice sometimes, Long Island, and I'm a Jack and Coke guy. Like, I just got on Jack and Coke maybe 3 years ago. I didn't like Jack and Coke before, but it kind of grew on me. Jack and Coke. So I went in there, looked at the menu. They didn't have Jack Daniels on the menu. I said, "You have Jack, right? Jack Daniels." She went left, came back, said, "I have Jack Daniels." Take into consideration that Jack Daniels wasn't on the menu, right? So I ordered Jack Daniels. She didn't tell me the price, and honestly, I didn't ask the price. I ordered Jack Daniels and Coke. I think I got some wings. All right, at the end of the night, when I was, done with this scenery or lack thereof, she brought me my receipt, and the price of Jack Daniels was a lot more than 1,500 dirhams. The amount that I had agreed to come inside of One Oak. What I'm saying is, the only thing that I'm saying is, a lot of these places are I mean, let's say, hey, let's take this. Let's say a bottle of Jack in the state. I'm just making up a number. Let's say a bottle of Jack in the states is $60. Just making up a random number, right? I know that when I go to the club, I am not paying $60 for that bottle of Jack. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not, what I'm saying that they should give me the retail price for Jack Daniels, even though they're probably buying it wholesale. I'm not saying they should give me this price, but I'm just saying that what I paid for the bottle of Jack Daniels was a lot more than I think I would have paid in any other establishment. And if you go to YouTube and put in One Oak, they've had celebrities there. You know what I'm saying? They've had the game there. They've had, I think, they've had quite a few celebrities, as in rappers, in One Oak. You know what I'm saying? So I can see paying a very overpriced price for a bottle if a celebrity was there. You know what I'm saying? But to pay this excessive amount for a non hyped up, a non entertaining event, I think was kind of You know what I'm saying? Take into consideration the last lounge I went to, uh, I did not pay what I paid at One Oak. So my observation, my understanding, my point of view for One Oak is it's overrated. I'm not sure how it is so high on these lists of places to go in Dubai. But for a single man, I would not suggest you go to One Oak. I would not suggest it. Like I said, it was like 90% couples there. At least 90%. It was more than 90%. If you look around, I got a video. I don't think I'm gonna post it. But if you look around, it's 90% couples. So I personally do not suggest One Oak. All right. So take into consideration, you have a lot of places to meet women. Like every time I get in a taxi, he tells me a different place I can meet a woman. Like literally, there's a lot of places known and unknown, and places where you can meet women and have sex if that's what you're looking for. There's a lot of massage parlors that have women where you can have sex if that's what you're looking for. But remember, I said in my other video that the price to go out, I'm gonna end with this, the price to go out is gonna be higher than the price to have sex with most hookers. I'm gonna repeat that. The price to go out, right? Take into consideration these lounges want a minimum spend. Both lounge, all of the lounges that I've been to, right, to make a reservation wanted a minimum spend, right? So I'm gonna repeat that again. The lounges, the price to get in these lounges is more than it would cost for you to buy a hooker. So you think about that. These hookers are going for less than 1,500 dirhams, right? A lot of these hookers are. You know, I had a hooker. Matter of fact, at One Oak, on my way out, talking about she wanted 3,000 dirhams. 3,000 dirhams. You better look like fucking Kim Kardashian, Jennifer Lopez, Amber Rose before the forehead tattoo. You know what I'm saying? So take into consideration, if you just want sex, I strongly discourage you from going to lounges where there is a minimum spend. If you just want sex, find you a hooker bar that is full of hookers, because going to these lounges is going to cost you more than it is to bust a nut with a hooker. Because going to a lounge, right? Let's say this One Oak, right? 1,500 dirhams minimum spend. That's just for the drinks. That's not even including if you find a girl that you want to take home. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go to a lounge or a bar or a club and they have a minimum spend for you to get a table, 1,500 dirhams, then the girl wants 1,000 dirhams. That's 2,500 dirhams you spent right there. You could have just found you a little hooker spot at the bottom of these hotels and just spent 1,000 and saved yourself 1,500 dirhams. So I personally, I have nothing against One Oak. I think the scenery, as far as the ambiance, was cool. I like the decor. But if you're single, going to One Oak, if you're single, going to One Oak, in my personal, honest opinion, would be a mistake. I'm out.